There you go.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll have you send that to me at the end so I can put it on our YouTube channel.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect.
All right, I turned off my volume.
I got mine down.
Send me a picture of the box you got. Cotton hydro grabber.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right, and send me the presentation. I'll help with it.
I think we had about 10 people responded, maybe 12 that accepted. So we'll wait a couple minutes to see who else is able to jump on.
Nice to meet you, Amie.
Hi,
Bob,
nice to meet you.
how are you?
Good, 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 good. Where is everybody around the country? Anybody in
San
the West?
Antonio, Texas.
And so I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Nice. And
You
are
guys
you
sound like contestants on Miss America.
next up is the talent sequence. George, are you getting any of that rain that I heard about?
Yes.
Yeah. How
Oh,
bad
yeah.
is it there?
Nah, it's much needed too.
Good. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Let me go back and just see real quick who else we're waiting for, if I can see that. Debbie, Rob was the one that we originally set this up with, right? I don't think he's on yet.
That's me. Oh,
Oh,
Bob.
wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Oh, I see Robert, Rob, of course.
Yeah. Call me Bob. All
Bob.
good.
Oh, even
Yes.
better. Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easier.
Yeah. So who was that you had met with?
So Debbie actually joined me last Wednesday. Lakeview was bought by Bradford Services. So they run a complete kind of rehab facility for all sorts of conditions. And when we left there, Debbie's first thing out of her mouth was perfect place for a FitKit. So
Okay.
she asked me to reach out to you to get this training, and that's how that all kind of
Oh, great.
material.
Good. Yes. And then we had a few other people sign on to sign on to get the intro. So wait just another minute and then we can get started.
Yeah, today we had another call that we walked up to that was a drug and rehab. And I just think as they complete the program, the fact that the Fit Kits have an ongoing support online would be a great complement to their certificate. And then also the rehab centers can advertise and put their phone number on the kits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's lots of ways to brand, which is great, and I'll get into that. But let's just go ahead and start, and then as people join in, we can also send them the recording. So just a little bit of a history. My sister and I have a fitness background, and she has a business background. And years ago, we always wanted to start a business together. And I was doing a lot of TV spokesperson work, and I had somebody from California reach out to me, and I'm on the East Coast, and they wanted to work out with me, and I really obviously couldn't do that. So I said to my sister, I wish I could come up with a kit that has all the tools and everything and exercises, so it's like somebody's working out with me. So we just for fun put together a kit, and when it launched, I was on ABC, Dr. Oz, CBS, because I was already had connections with them, and it kind of exploded. And I thought, wow, I think we actually might have something here. So then we started to realize, at the same time, I was working as a corporate wellness consultant, and one of my clients came to me and said, "Can I put my logo on that and give it out to my employees?" And I thought, sure, okay. So fast forward 10 years later, that corporate wellness market is our bread and butter. We don't even sell direct to consumer anymore because it's just not worth, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, as they say. So we started this primarily because also, we felt that wellness is way too important to be complicated. And we really wanted to set out on a mission to grow the brand and to really give people tools and resources to create those healthy habits, to create positive lifestyle changes ongoing, and give them those tools with no obstacles. So that's what we did. We have created the FitKit Pro is our primary sort of our flagship product. And then from there, we have now 16 different kits with for nutrition, fitness and stress management. And we're continuing to grow. And Debbie, we'll talk about a little bit more about some of these other kits that we have just recently launched just in the last 2 months. Because basically what we do is we go out to corporate wellness conferences and we meet with the people and we have a booth and we show our stuff. And that's where we hear feedback. Like, what are your pain points? What are you struggling with your employees and your teams to create those healthy habits and to get your teams healthy? So that's how we sort of grow the brand by listening. 2 years ago, we heard sleep was a huge issue. So we created the Sleep Well Kit, which I'm going to show you. And that's been one of our biggest sellers. So as we grow, that's what we do. We go out there. We like to hear from people that we're partnered with, like you're hearing. What are you hearing down on the boots on the ground when you go in and you meet with these people? What are they struggling with? What are their pain points? What can we help you? What tools can we create and put together in a kit to support those needs? So with that, one of the other things that sort of sets us apart from a lot of other products out there, first of all, we're the only ones, luckily, who have our product. We produce it 100%. And so a lot of the government agencies where they have to go out and bid if it's over $10,000, they're basically going to promotional companies or somebody who's contacting us. So luckily, we always win the bid because we're the only ones that do it. We're working on a sole source waiver with some government agencies, which is going to be helpful. And Debbie, I want to talk to you a little bit more about that as well. So we have a whole team of wellness professionals. We work with sleep experts, fitness experts, dietitians. All of our nutrition kits were approved by the ADA, the American Dietetic Association. So it's not just a bunch of stuff shoved in a kit and here, do what you need, like do with it what you want. There's actually intention behind each item that went inside, and they were curated by wellness professionals. So that's a huge value add, number one. So those are just sort of talking points that you can use when sort of trying to sell the products. So with that, I'm going to kind of run through a few of the products that we work with the VMD on getting out there. The first one is our FitKit Pro. And again, this is our flagship product. It comes with 2 packaging options. The first one is this really cool sort of semi-hard case that has a zipper. And inside basically has every single thing that you need for a total body workout. And what that is, and I should mention, every single item that we have can be branded with a brand of the company logo. VMD, we do their Live Whole Health logo on just about everything. So that comes with a flat resistance exercise band. It comes with a tubing with handles. And we also have on here a little door anchor. So this gets shut behind the door and it turns it into like a cable machine at the gym, which is really nice. Another thing we have in there, and rather than just giving people the bands and exercise things that they don't know what to do with, they get a little set of starter cards. So there's pictures and instructions to show you how to do everything. And we have exercises for cardio, strength, flexibility, and balance. And then also another big value add is that comes with also a little welcome guide that tells them how to access our 6-week nutrition plan, 6-week workout plan. It's all in our resource hub. There are 250 more exercises. They can ask our dietitians and trainers questions via email. And the beautiful thing about this is there's no login and it's lifetime access. Again, we're trying to take away that barrier. They don't have to call HR and say, I forgot my login. I don't know what my password is. So they get all that information right at their fingertips. That also comes with a little safety light that has a blinking light. I actually put this on my dog's collar because it's got a little carabiner when we go walking at night. And then also one of the fun things that comes with it is this no bounce waist pack. So it can fit up to it. This is an iPhone 17 Pro that I just got, and it fits in here and it doesn't bounce. So you can take this, wear it all the time, and nobody even knows you have it. So it's kind of like hands-free walking when you're out and about or at the gym. You can put your ID and money and things in there. So that price point is about a $32 price point, give or take, depending on volume and customization. The other packaging option that we have that's typically $3 less is a cotton canvas bag with a zipper. So those are the 2 packaging options for the FitKit Pro, and everything fits right inside there. We also have our top of the line nutrition kit is our Eat Well kit, and it comes with an insulated lunch tote that they can add their logo right on there. We also have a portion control snack stack that comes apart and they can put different things inside. And again, to make things very easy, we have a little cheat sheet inside that has calorie counts and healthy snack suggestions to go inside each of the different containers. And like the exercise cards, our signature item are the cards. So every single kit comes with a set of cards. So these are the nutrition cards. They have Sunday prep ideas, shopping lists, substitution lists, healthy recipes, tips on eating out healthy. And they're really great because they can just throw them right in their bag, keep them at their desk, in the car when they go grocery shopping. So they have all of that kind of readily available. So that's our Eat Well kit. We also have our Sleep Well kit that I mentioned, and that comes in a little bit of a smaller case. So as you can see, this is the FitKit Pro, and this is the Sleep Well kit. So it's just a little bit smaller. And in that, we have lavender pillow spray, bergamot scented hand lotion. There is an eye mask and earplugs. We also have a eucalyptus shower steamer that they put in the shower, and as soon as it heats up, it kind of like smells like a spa, which is really nice. And the cards, we worked with a sleep expert and meditation expert to produce these. And so there's all kinds of like deep breathing exercises, beginner meditation, ways to power down at night, tips on sleep hygiene, if you will. So again, that can come in the case or a little bit of a smaller cotton canvas bag. Another item that we just introduced to all VMD reps last year was our FitKit Lite. So basically, it is the flat resistance band and the exercise cards, and that's it. And it comes in a little organza bag with everything right inside, and we can add a logo to a hang tag right here. So we've done these for the VMD. We've done these, quite a bit, and it's just a little bit lower of a price point. I think it comes in at like $13 or $14. So the FitKit Pro is around $32. The Eat Well kit's around $30, and the Sleep Well kit's around $28. So it's all right in there. So if we're looking for a lower price point option, maybe the client just doesn't have the budget, the Live Well kit is a really, really good option for that. I should also mention that the minimum order quantity is 25 units. Again, we can brand just about everything. We can even PMS color match if there is, I have one right here somewhere. We can PMS color match the case. We can brand the cover of the cards. For example, this company right here, they branded the front of their Eat Well kits. They also branded the little welcome guide that they got, and they branded, I believe it's somewhere in here, they also have a little note card inside, so we can do that as well. So we can, customize it however they need to. So that's pretty much the spiel. I do want to mention that one area that we have found a huge success in, and I'm working with Debbie on creating a flyer about this, is I know that, you guys work with a lot of the VA hospitals, but we do a lot of work with just corporate wellness, companies with corporate wellness departments. And the beauty is that most of them, I would say 90% of them, have their health plans through Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross Blue Shield. And how those health plans are now winning business is they're going in and they're basically saying, great, you have 3,000 employees, we're going to give you X amount of dollars per employee to spend wellness dollars on each year. And it's a spend it or lose it type of thing. So this is our busiest time of year. We're getting contacted by all of these health plan reps saying, I have a client that has to spend $25,000 before December 31st. And what can we get? So that's just another thing to keep in mind, is to go in that route, is to go to the HR, benefits, corporate wellness directors, because that's a big way to get into companies. And then from there, a lot of the marketing teams, they love it because they can brand it and give it out to whether they be community events, or there's just a zillion different ways that you can go about selling this. So I'm going to work on updating all of the flyers so that you have that in, I think Debbie said that there was a drive that you guys had where you house all of the flyers to be able to hand out. And then she and I are going to talk about getting some physical flyers in everybody's hands so that when you can go in to a place to present, that you have something to hand them. And then of course, if there's interest, we can send them samples. So I think that might be it. Debbie, did you think of anything else that I may have missed?
No, I think that definitely covers it, but I'm interested because I've mentioned to the team that this is all new team, but I've mentioned to the team in our previous trainings about the corporate opportunities because guys, every single person has someone within their Rolodex of friends and family that have these insurance wellness dollars at their business. Every single person has someone that they know that they could be showing this to as a great idea, not only to promote their business, but to help with the employee wellness. I love these for wellness centers or gyms. So as they complete a program, this could be part of their certificate, and the gym's number is printed on the FitKit. We use them in VAs in the Whole Health and the MOVE program, Motivate Veterans Everywhere, especially during COVID times when they were all on camera virtually. You can show them, tell them, take out your kit, take out this band, take out this piece of equipment, and we're all going to do it together. It's very interactive. They can put the VA logo on it. So employee health, Live Whole Health, the MOVE program, and any wellness centers, gyms, and places of employment that have insurance programs. This could be sold everywhere.
Yeah, and also I think that Bob mentioned.
We did have a price concern from one VA, and Amie was working. She worked with us to create a kit about half the size called the Fit Pro Lite, and so she's able to work within the realm of what's needed. You just have to reach out to her, and she's a great person to get on a meeting with someone as well. Amie, can you go into a little bit more detail about the online, the lifetime of the kit support?
Sure. Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen and show that to you. Okay, let's go. So if they go right to the FitKit Wellness website here and the resource hub, they come right here. So there's an exercise library. We actually have over 200. I need to change that. So they can click on here. They can go into the exercise library. Let's just say they want to do shoulders, and they can find all of the exercises right in here. It's a PDF that lists all of them. We also have, let's go to, that's the exercise library. We have our 6-week nutrition plan, 6-week workout plan. They just need to come here. They can download it right there. We have our Ask Our Coaches, which is very simple. They can come here, they go in, and they just send us an email to our dietitians and our trainers, and we'll get them that answered pretty quickly. We have also our Fit in 5 series, which is just kind of fun. It kind of gives, 5 stretches to do at your desk. We've got, all of these different things. We've got different sections for nutrition, for mindfulness, and for fitness. So it's a pretty robust center for them to come to where it's no additional charge. So this is a huge value add that people love to see, that they get that kit, but then they also get all of these resources that go along with the kit, and there's no additional charge for that, and it's lifetime access and no login. So that's kind of a nice thing. And they can even go, when you're with them, you can even tell them they can go on and take a look at that themselves. Because like I said, we're not trying to gatekeep any information. I'm sure that if people did the, searches on their own, they'd be able to they'd probably find all of this information. We've just put it all in one place and kind of put our stamp of approval on it. So that's what that is.
Is the branding of the company logo additional cost, or is that included in the pricing?
I need to look at what we set up with VMD, but I think it's included in the pricing. Typically, we add it's $3 extra. So I think, like, for example, this is with the logo on it. It's $36 at its lowest price, but that price comes down as the volume goes up.
Okay.
So the more you order, the lower it goes. And then again, too, with the cotton canvas bag, that's a little bit lower price as well. So that's kind of another way. We actually just did something last week where we shipped something out where we put it in a much larger organza bag, and it really brought the cost down. So don't let the price deter you if you're in working with somebody and they go, oh, it's just too high. We can work with them on their budget. So come to me immediately and just say, okay, we have somebody who's really interested, but this is their budget. What can we do? So we can take out an item possibly to bring the price down. So we're very easy. It's not set in stone as to what these kits are. We've had people take things out, put things in, mix and match. We can absolutely do that. We've just learned that having a basic kit to show people that's already kind of put together, it kind of gives them ideas. So again, we can work with you absolutely on pricing.
My prior Wall Street firm has, 700 employees and was very big on corporate wellness. So it's kind of a column I've already started to make in the middle of this, as far as that.
Yeah, and thanks for mentioning that, Bob. I will also mention what's really good, a really great way to sell. So like even before you go in there, if you have their logo, even if it's not a high resolution logo, we can create a virtual mock-up to show their branding on the product. So if you were able to go in there and just show them what that would look like, that sometimes they go, oh, wow, yeah.
Email you the logo and you can back something. Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay. Do that.
Yeah, and that's kind of an easy sell. Once they see their branding on a really cool product like this, that their employees can be really, help them get healthy. And also adding in a custom note card. This is one that we did for the TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority. It has their branding on it. They have this as part of their branding. These are their colors. We actually, and I'll just show you the level of customization we can do. They branded the case. They also branded the exercise band. So it's a blue band and it has their logo on the band. Okay. So that's something, there's a lot of companies out there that just love to put their brand on everything. So we can certainly do that.
Okay.
I can show you real quickly if I can find this. We have Molina Healthcare. They did the case with their PMS color, and we added a little hang tag on there as well. So again, we typically need a minimum of 500 units to do something like this and a little bit longer of a lead time. But yeah, we can certainly do that. And I love that. Like we just got an order for 4,500 units for the FitKit Lite, and we can completely brand it and even match the colors of everything. So that's kind of a fun thing. We just needed a little bit longer lead time, but they were fine with it. I convinced them to send it out in January to their employees, and with a note card that just says, Happy New Year. We wish you, a healthy new year. Thank you for being part of our team, that type of thing. So again, if you have somebody that's interested, I'm happy to work with you or talk with them about ways to make it work. Come up with some creative ideas. Because a lot of times people don't really think sort of outside the box or what you present to them. And I love that. I love working with people on coming up with ways to make it work for their budgets. Maybe they could work for their wellness initiative.
Sure.
Another thing that I will share with Debbie to put into the file is we just created, it's sort of like an incentive matching PDF. So what can you, if you were to get the FitKit Pro, what kind of program can you put that with? Is it a walking program? Is it, that type of thing? It's also with the nutrition kit. And I'm just going to quickly show you a couple of new kits that we have come out with. If you're in talking to somebody and they come up with an idea of something that they want, one of them is a walk well kit. And what that is it's a water bottle with this sling that is great too, because you put the water bottle on here and it also comes with the waist pack, right? So you've got the water bottle, you've got your phone, your IDs, and it's hands-free walking. But the water bottle is kind of cool too, because it has marks throughout the day for time for you to drink up. So it just really encourages you to meet your hydration goal throughout the day. So that's our Walk Well kit that we just literally launched. And we also have, we were hearing a lot about people doing mindfulness seminars and journal writing seminars. So we have come up with something that we're calling our Write Well Kit. So it's a journal that they can put their logo on, and it's a really nice, it's like a soft but hard journal. And then we have a pen that goes with it that we can brand, and there is a writing prompt card somewhere around here. It has, here it is. So it's a card that comes inside that has 10 writing prompts for mindfulness for you to be writing. So these are just things, again, we're hearing what the pain points are and creating kits to solve that. So those are just a couple that we have that, you can keep in the back of your mind, and I'll work with Debbie about getting those sort of onboarded at some point. But those are, again, just to kind of keep in mind as you talk with people. Any other questions? I do want to mention one other thing. We do also have the ability to ship individually. So if you have a company who has a large remote workforce, we can ship directly to the employees' homes. So we have that functionality to do that. Just looking through my notes to make sure. Lead times, if it's something under 500 units and we have the logo, it's probably about a 2 to 3 week lead time, depending on the level of customization and volume, but that's typically about our lead time is 2 to 3 weeks. We can do the virtuals, we can send samples if there's interest. We ship out of Maryland. Those are just some things to keep in mind, I think. So, yeah. I think that might be it.
Cool. Very helpful.
Okay. Debbie, can you
Thank
think
you.
of anything else?
No, it was fantastic. I think it was a great refresher that I'll be able to put on the YouTube channel for the rest of the team. So just really want to thank everybody for attending, and just start writing down your contacts and connections and who you think you can approach with these.
Sure.
Yeah, and Debbie, I'm going to look, I have to look to see which files you have, because we do also have a very general info flyer that has our 3 main kits on there that kind of just gives an overview. It's sort of an intro. If you're
I think we do have that one.
Okay, good. And I think I put the VMD logo on that one as well. I'll have to double check, but
Yeah,
I'll
I'm pretty
review
sure that's
those
the
and
one
make
that I
sure.
printed to bring to the small business shows.
Great. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I'm here. I'm very easy to reach. Just pick up the phone and call, or email me.
And where are
And
you?
guys, get her on with your customer. She's East Coast.
Got it. You're Maryland, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah, that's where our warehouse is. I happen to be in Connecticut. My sister's down in Maryland. But yeah, East Coast.
You're in Connecticut, are
What's that? Where? Sherman.
I was
Candlewood
lived in
Lake.
10 years, and my girlfriend was from New Canaan, so.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're right on Candlewood Lake.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks again for your time, and reach out.
Okay.
Thank you, Amie.
Thank you. Bye.